Hello and welcome to the Bliss Method Fresh Start 14-Day Detox. My name is Abby Bliss White. I am the owner of Bliss Holistic Health and I'm thrilled to have you here. I wanted to thank you so much for embarking on this adventure with me, and I am so excited because we've got people all over the country doing this and we're all in this together. So today I wanted to jump in and just walk through a couple things about our three different stages of detox. So I have, by now you should have received your digital downloads. That's the way that you receive them. And if you want to, you can have them printed out. You can do that pretty easily by just sending it to FedEx or Kinko, and you can have them printed out. I like to get mine printed out and put it in a little binder with little tabs. You don't have to go that fancy and you don't even have to print out the whole thing. I use this for classes and such, so this just is a nice guide for me to have. With that, in your digital downloads, you had the Fresh Start Detox Guide, and that looks like this guy, the lovely beets. Here you also have your At a Glance, and that is going to have your meal plan if you want to choose to do the detox that way. I'll get to that in a few minutes. You also have detox recipes, and that is going to be right here. You've got some amazing recipes this season. There is, I think it's obviously more than 50 plus recipes that you can use throughout the detox and beyond. And then we have our shopping list, which also contains your suggested meal plan. And then last but not least, your food diary. Your food diary is super important, so take a look at that. I want to just go through a couple things today to get you guys prepped and ready to go. The detox guide is going to be your why, all about why you're detoxing. So I recommend that you read through that material. You don't necessarily have to print this out, but it has a lot of great information here about what to expect, down to the daily protocol, detox support tools, and then we also have our advanced detox tools. So again, I'm going to be breaking this down, making sure that you know how to do this step by step, but this is just one thing that I would recommend reading through. A couple things is there's three different stages of detox, and this is day one of prep. So the prep period, there is no meal plan. This is simply you getting your mind ready to detox and getting yourself prepped and prepared. The key to a very successful detox is being prepped. And that means getting in the kitchen, investing in yourself, cooking, or I have some other options that I will get to as far as taking some shortcuts. But again, this is your time. The next 4 days is all about getting yourself mentally and physically prepared for the detox. Next is phase 2, and that is the 7-day portion of the detox. So that's the one where we're going to dive in. We're all going to be in this together, and it's going to actually be a lot of fun. And then the last phase is transition. So the last phase is when we are going to, during the detox, we're going to be removing the common allergens, some of the common allergen foods. The transition period is going to be us adding those back in. So just wanted to get you those three different phrases, but for today, all you need to know is that we are in the prep period. There is no meal plans, but I do highly recommend pulling out your recipe guide and kind of flipping through and checking through the recipes, seeing what catches your eyes. There is no right or wrong during detox. I have given you the At a Glance, and the At a Glance is basically, if you want to follow my 14-day plan to a T, I have written that out, so it gives you every meal what to eat. So for instance, it'll say day 1, you're going to start your day off with the Immune Builder smoothie. For lunch, you're gonna have a yummy kale salad with hemp seeds and your clean protein of choice. And then for dinner, you're having the sweet potato mash. This is one of my favorites, with your clean protein of choice, along with easy miso soup. So this gives you a guideline, but you do not have to follow this to a T. For those of you that like that plan, some people love to kind of mix and match their meals, and other people like to follow this plan, and that is completely fine as well. So you're going to hear me say throughout the detox, there's no right or wrong, as long as you're following the basic detox guidelines. And that is us, where we are going to be removing the high common allergen foods that include dairy, gluten. We're going to reduce caffeine, sugar, alcohol, and then I have a few other ones, soy, except for tempeh and miso. Those are fermented soy products, and they're actually really good for your gut health. So again, I'll get into that a little bit more later. And then for beans, we are going to just keep in adzuki beans, mung beans, and lentils. Those are the easiest beans to digest. A quick note here, if you are a vegetarian, I want you to feel free to keep as many beans in your diet as possible, as a great protein source. For any of you who don't have issues with beans, that is fine. I think that the main thing during our 7-day detox is that we really want to give our digestive system a break. We want to de-bloat, and the beans can be hard to digest. They can cause bloating and other fun things such as gas. So that is why I take beans, or limit the beans, during detox. And then nuts, that's another one that we are going to take out just during the 7 days. Now nuts can be super healthy, but I sub that with seeds. Couple different reasons. Nuts, I've had more and more clients developing sensitivities to nuts, as well as they are one of those things that we can tend to overeat on. I have found that with seeds, we don't tend to do that as much, and they have a lot of great health benefits to them as well. So we're going to be removing those guys. I think I said alcohol, I hope. Okay, good. One thing I want to talk about real quick is coffee. So everybody gets a little bit worried about, oh, do I have to give up my coffee? You do not. I just ask that you keep it to 1 cup a day. Okay, so 1 cup of coffee. And then if you're going to, I prefer if you want to switch to green tea, you can have up to 2 cups of green tea. We just want to, again, take out these stimulants that we are adding into our systems. We want to give ourselves a nice clean slate in which to kick off 2016 with. So with that, we're going to, during those 7 days, take out the common allergens. Then the next 7 days, we're going to start adding back some of those foods to see if you might have a hidden sensitivity. So oftentimes people don't know that some of these foods are making them feel blah. And it's amazing that during detox, sometimes you will find that just giving your system a break for this little period of time can do amazing things. Sleeping better, your skin's going to get a nice detox glow. You're going to de-bloat, feel a little bit lighter, the pants get a little looser. I think I've already said deep sleep, but that's one of the great benefits of detox, as well as, just to be honest with you, your digestive system is going to be running a little bit more efficiently, which is going to give you abundance of energy. So you have lots of great fun things to look forward to, and I'm going to be walking you through the steps day by day. You will be receiving daily emails from me with little small tasks to do every day, as well as if you are a part of our Facebook forum, you can feel free to honestly pop on at any time and ask questions. But I am going to be here to support you the whole way through. I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to take a couple minutes, maybe take 30 minutes out of your day and actually read through the documents. I think it's going to make you feel a lot better after you have some of that knowledge and information. And then I'm going to be doing a deeper dive in our daily emails, teaching you as much as I possibly can about detox, about gut health, and about just really finding that healthy blueprint. So this is all about creating, instead of listening to all these different diets, this is about learning about those foods that make you thrive and those foods that make you maybe not feel so good. So once you can discover your own healthy food blueprint and kind of start feeling more empowered that you are listening to your body, you will be amazed at how transformative it can be. I'm really passionate about detox because it completely transformed my life, and it really helped me finally get a healthy relationship with food when I finally started listening to my own body and what it was telling me. Oftentimes we're just not listening. I was trying to put myself in a box and be something, and I wasn't thriving. And so I just really want you to take the next 2 weeks to honor yourself, your body, and to also have a little bit of fun with this.